What's up YouTube, it's your boy Carventure Reg and welcome back to another video. And in today's video I'm gonna be telling you guys how has it been daily driving my Infiniti G35. Now if you guys been following the channel for a while, you guys know that this has never been my daily driver. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I had the G37, that was my daily driver because obviously that car had a lot more miles. And then I had bought my first Acura Legend, and that was like my daily for like maybe about a month. And then I had bought a Lexus LS400, and that was my daily for 6 months. So this car was pretty much kept in the garage a lot, and it's never really been my daily. Like I never really seen this car like as dirty as it is, because obviously it's been raining out here and stuff like that, so it's been real dirty. And it's like it's hard for me to like keep it clean because it's not in the garage no more. You know, I have to park outside now with this car, so it's kind of weird a little bit. But I had to make the executive decision because I plan on doing a lot of things to the Q this year, and I plan on putting a lot of cosmetic mods on it. And I feel like, you know, it's a newer car, that one has less miles than this one, and I'm like, you know what, another thing is that I don't actually plan on keeping this DE motor, you know what I'm saying? I want to, a little pull for y'all real quick. In the rain, y'all see it? We slipping a little bit. But I actually don't plan on keeping this DE motor. My plans is to either HR swap it or VHR swap it, or, you know, even LS3 swap it, you know what I'm saying? But that has to come when, you know, I really get some money, stuff like that. But right now I can't afford it. Ooh, it's raining. Nice little rainy POV drive too. I might film a rainy POV drive after this video. But yeah, like I was saying, the LS3 swap will have to be when I get some money, because that stuff is expensive. But for the most part, y'all, it's been really good. These cars are reliable. Despite what you hear on the internet, these cars are reliable as long as if you maintain it well. And I maintain this car very, very well. I'm actually on my way to go get an oil change right now, because I like to do my oil changes every 3,500 miles. I don't do every 5,000. I do it every 3,500 miles because these cars are known to burn oil. Luckily for me, I haven't had that problem to where my car burns oil, and sometimes I do drive this car hard and it doesn't do it. But you know, the car is still fairly young. It's only at 105,000 miles for this car to be 20 years old, so it's a very young car still. So, but you know, I just like to keep my stuff up, keep the engine lubricated, and plus you can never go wrong with having nice clean oil in your car. So for all the people out there that want a G35, especially the rev up motor, get your oil changes every 3,500 miles. You know, it'll save you from, you know, replacing the engine from experienced rod knock and all the other stuff. But just in general, just make sure your maintenance is done. You know what I'm saying? Just get your maintenance done. I always preach that in all of my videos. If you want your car to run long, if you want your car to last long, make sure you do your maintenance and make sure you get the OEM part. Do not cheap out and get aftermarket parts just because it's cheaper and all the other stuff. If you want your car to run long and strong and you want to be able to drive your car hard at 200,000 miles, do your maintenance and like I said, get the OEM parts. But the car's been pretty smooth. The only thing that I had with this car as of recently is that where I go to work, the streets are really, really bad. And it was late at night, I didn't see it, I hit a big pothole, and I said I knew I did something. I knew I had to do something. So when I got home, I checked, I didn't visibly see nothing was there or whatever, right? So I was like, okay, well maybe it was cool. This car is a G, right? So a couple of weeks later, as I'm filming a video with B, it's actually on his channel, when he had met up with me when the Q50 was down, and we was just chilling, you know, whatever, with the Q50. I noticed there was a bubble on my tire. And I'm like, oh no. I said that had to come from that pothole. It had to come from that pothole. And I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to get a whole nother tire. But from then on, I was probably driving a car for like maybe 3 weeks, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, you know what, let me just see how long I can get. with this tire. Then I started to see that the tire was starting to go flat, so I went to go air it up, and it was at like 20 psi. It's supposed to be at 35, and I was like, all right, you know what, I'm gonna have to go get me a tire. So yesterday I had went to this tire shop and I had bought a used tire for this car. I didn't buy brand new, I bought a used tire. But I plan on just redoing all my tires, to be honest, and I'm gonna start from the front since I got mismatched tires in the front. But they gave me a nice, I believe it's a Bridgestone tire or something like that, so it's pretty cool. But probably within the next couple of months, because the only reason why I got a used tire is because, like I said, this is my daily driver now. I just needed to get me back and forth to work at this point, you know what I'm saying? And probably like in the springtime, I'm gonna go ahead and redo the front tires, get the front tires done, and I'm gonna probably have them matched up with the back or whatever. So I'll go ahead and get that done in the springtime. But that was about it as far as with the G. I still have a little bit more maintenance I have to do. I'm glad we got out of all that rain too, goodness. But I still have a lot more maintenance to do with the G. I still need to get my belts done, and I need to get my thermostat done, and I want to do a coolant flush with this car, and then I should be set, since I already did the valve covers and I did the spark plugs. So I'll probably be doing that probably within the next month. Go ahead and get that in the shop in Sacramento, where I took the COUPE. Everything is going out to SAC, so I'll probably be taking it out to SAC within the next couple of weeks. I just want to get these cats done for the COUPE real quick. I already bought one, and I plan on buying another one in the next 2 weeks. So that's the only thing right now that's holding me back, is the COUPE. But as far as the G, it's been real smooth, no problems with it. As y'all can see, no lights on, man. You know, I take good care of this car, and it take good care of me. But that's really just the thing, y'all. Like, just take care of your car, and the car is gonna take care of you. I promise you. These are good, reliable cars. My main thing is that if you are looking for an Infiniti G35, whether that be the regular DE or the rev up, just make sure it was well maintained. But if they didn't, then this car will be a headache. I'm not even gonna lie, it will be a headache. So just make sure y'all get, you know, it can even be a salvage title, but as long as if they kept up on the maintenance, that's the main thing I want to say. Just as long as if they kept up on the maintenance, then you're good. If it could be a clean salvage or rebuild, but I would prefer a clean title, but it could be salvaged too, as long as if they kept up on the maintenance and everything was good, everything was there. But please, when you buy this car, just make sure it was kept up with the maintenance, and you won't have a problem, I promise you. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have a little bit of plans with this car. If you guys haven't watched my 2024 plans yet with my Infiniti G35, then I suggest you go ahead and watch that. But where I kind of break everything down and kind of explain to y'all why am I not doing so much with this car this year. But what I do have planned this year is, like I said, I want to get the maintenance done, you know, next month. So of course that'll be a video, me going out to SAC and stuff like that. And I actually ordered a plenum spacer for this car. I had the spacer for about probably 3 months now. My plan is, when I go out to SAC and get the maintenance done, I want them to go ahead and throw the plenum spacer on as well. So definitely expect that video coming up very, very soon with the plenum spacer. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. More G35 content on the way, and we're just getting started, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.